Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 14th, also known as Valentine's Day. And today was a beautiful day to be alive, but a cold, blistery, windy, disgusting wind chill of a day. Woke up to about, I don't know, not quite an inch of snow probably on the ground, but it had been warm enough last night when it first started snowing. I think it started off some rain and then turned into snow, and then it got just dropped cold. It was like at midnight, it was like 30, I think 34 degrees, something like that. And this morning it was like 9. So it dropped off super fast all of a sudden. So the rain we had come down, turned to snow, had froze on the vehicles and stuff, and actually froze on the road a lot around here. It made for a lot of like really slick, kind of scary driving. Also, you had to scrape the cars and stuff and that. And then the snow that did come down had gotten so cold it looked like wind. It looked like fake snow, like you'd seen in a movie. Like it was those little pellets, almost like they put in those little blow around things you see around Christmas time. It looks like it's snowing inside little plastic or styrofoam beads. It's what it looked like. It felt like it was really weird feeling. I was able to sweep off the sidewalk and the steps, swept a path over to the vehicle because I don't have a sidewalk going to my driveway, but it just goes straight out of my house. So I swept off that path and stuff. Not really a big deal, but it was just kind of keep it from tracking back in the house, mainly is what I was after. So got up way early this morning. I basically set an alarm to wake up at an ungodly hour where normal people should never be awake, in my opinion. But I'm not a giant morning person, so I wanted to call and wish somebody happy Valentine's Day today before they headed off to work, and then actually got a chance to chat with them on their drive to work, which was kind of nice. Not really a big deal, but just something kind of nice to do. And the plan was to go right back to sleep. I actually thought I was going to leave a voicemail or speak to them for a couple minutes, and then they were going to head out. I caught them at that time where I talked to them before they headed out. They got in the vehicle, and I talked to them the whole drive in. So ended up talking to them a lot longer than I was planning on doing, which is fine and it's great. But I was awake then. I was not going back to sleep any way, shape, or form. I was hoping for at least like get back some sleep a little bit. Didn't happen, but I would trade up, that conversation for sleep any day of the week. So went ahead, finally got up and got around. Got a couple things around here done. I have a weird odor in my bathroom. I cannot find the odor. I worked on it a lot last night. Worked on it a little bit this morning, not much. And then I headed to Ottumwa, which will come up in a minute story. But I spent a little time there this morning, couldn't figure it out. I said to hell with it. Went to the grocery store, got some grocery shopping done, put gas in the car, just general life things. Saw a handful of vehicles, like just in the gas station parking lot and that. One truck had backed up, went take off, and literally couldn't take off. So I had to put it in four-wheel drive. And it was just amazing how crappy it was. I ended up taking the van to Ottumwa. I was planning on buying some lumber up there. Went ahead and said held it. The truck that had the battery out getting tested at the auto parts store, which I went to pick up, and apparently they forgot to, print out the sheet or test or whatever the hell they were doing. So they went ahead and tested again real quick, and they said it was still good, but it was on its last 25% of its life, which I'm not really sure how they know that exactly, but that's what the computer come up with. I'm going to throw it back in the truck probably tomorrow. I didn't do it today. I didn't really worry. I wanted the van because if it was going to keep snowing or rain, I didn't want my lumber getting all wet. So got it done at that. Put the car away from getting gas and stuff. Got all the groceries done with. Headed up to Ottumwa. Left Bruce. Actually with my mom today. So she washed him for me. And headed up there to go get lumber, hang out with my buddy, smoke a couple cigars, just have a good time there. Ended up going to his place first, hung out with him for a while, just basically shot the shit. Ended up having some beans and cornbread, which I had up there a few times. Probably the only place I've had it, I'd say probably the last 15, probably maybe 25 years, is at his place. So definitely don't eat that very often, but it's kind of nice to have that every now and then. From there, headed out to Menards. Picked up my lumber. Actually, kind of just walked around the store, kind of looking at things, because a lot of times I've always got Bruce with me. He's always in the van. It's either too cold or it's too hot, kind of thing. And even if it's nice enough out there, I get a little weird about people seeing a dog in a vehicle and they're going to either break the windows out or call the cops and have me arrested for animal abuse and that kind of thing. So I just had that little bit of a weird, thing going on. So I don't hang around stores really long time when I have him with me. So I went ahead, since he wasn't there, I went ahead and just kind of wandered around the aisles and stuff, looking for random stuff. Found a couple things I'd forgot I needed that when I saw them, like, oh crap, I need those. So a couple big pipe clamps I needed, so I picked those up. Also found a couple other things that I thought I might need that I didn't know if I needed or not. Went ahead and got all my lumber that I was needing. I also picked up I found an amazing LED light bulb that I love. It's a great light bulb. It's like $30 a light bulb, which is an insanely amount of money. I find them on Amazon off and on. Menards had them a couple bucks off. So I was like, what the hell? I might as well pick up a few. So I picked up 4 of those. I would have picked up more if they only had 4. And I absolutely just love them. I haven't put them into nothing. I've got them. I had one. I've been buying a few off and on. I never found a light that I liked. The LED had a weird tone, weird temperature, I guess is the light term for it. Was not a giant fan of it, so I found these. I love these. So I'll test them out, get them hopefully thrown in tomorrow. Said to hell with that, got done with that, went over to Walmart to grab myself some donuts, thinking, hey, I'm to the point now where when I think I need donuts, I go to Walmart, and I only go on the way out of town, never on the way to my buddy's place. So if there's any donuts left at the end of the day, I feel that's the universe telling me it's time for me to eat donuts. If there's none there, I don't. I figure it's the universe's way of telling me I don't need donuts. So unfortunately, I only had a 6-pack instead of a dozen, but oh well. The sad part is they've got 2 maple, 2 vanilla, and 2 chocolate. I can't stand the chocolate at all. They're gross. I'll eat them if it's like, usually if I eat one of my better one, the maple or the vanilla first, I'll eat the one of the white ones. Or usually what I do is I give the chocolate ones away to my buddy or to anybody else around just because the chocolate ones are gross. If I don't, I'll at least scrape the chocolate off as best I can, then eat them that way. So grab those at Walmart, headed back out there real quick. I have no need for Walmart most of the time in my life. So headed back out, headed home. Felt good to be getting back home with the cold, the wind. It was just, the wind was blowing so hard on the way up there. Like literally my van was like blowing on the road. It was hard to control. I actually got and checked my air pressure on my tires because it felt like I had a low tire. The wind was blowing me so hard at one point. So got done there, got home. I was going to go for a run real quick when I first got home. And I thought, screw it. I'm going to wait around, head out, about 20 till 12, something like that. Get my run in for tonight. Get my, mile plus, whatever, to keep my run streak alive. And then I'll reset the watch. It'll be technically tomorrow, which is now Sunday, which actually I'm recording this, but it's, I don't know, like 1 a.m., something like that. So went ahead and ran back on today's run. So I've got actually Sunday's run done also, but went ahead and I'm going to basically cut my running back as far as I can to the single mile, mile and a half a day, whatever I need to do to keep my run streak alive. And I'm also going to start doing them at midnights, at least off and on. I won't make it like a goal. If I'm tired, I'll just go to bed. I'll run it before that. But that way I can really just cut my running down as much as I can. I'm going to take minimum 1 week off and might turn into a month. We'll see. I got some anti-inflammatory medication to hopefully take to my ankle. I got the new the strap for running, the strap for sleeping in, just all that kind of stuff. I'm really hoping to whip this, injury. I got to get it back into shape or else I'm going to be screwed. And if I keep beating it up, I'm never going to give it a chance to rest. So if I figure in a week, if my running once a day for the mile a day, whatever, or actually kind of almost every other day for the 2 miles at a time at night, that doesn't help it heal up, I'm going to drop the run streak and I'm going to let it go. I'll take a month off and just assume I'm going to heal myself up or never run again, because this is killing me. It's absolutely it's insane how bad this is, just messing with my whole life. I mean, like I wake up in the morning, I can't hardly walk to the bathroom. It's ridiculous. So got that all done, got back home here, went trying to figure out the smell in the bathroom, and it's still there. It's not as bad, but it's still there. I've dumped some Lysol down the drains. I went through and started pulling stuff out, trying to smell the drains, smell the different things, stuff, and I'm leaning towards, I think it's in my washing machine. I got a stackable washer dryer set up in there. It's one of the all built together units. And unfortunately, the way where it fits my bathroom, in order to get it in and out of there, I have to take my toilet up because there's like about an inch too narrow between the wall and the toilet for it to fit through, which is such a pain in the butt. So in order to even drag it out, because I was like, well, I was dragging it out in the kitchen, forgot I had to take the toilet out. So I'm like, okay, I can't do that. So I was going to move it to their room to see if that was the smell. Only other thing I think it might be is possibly my toilet plumbing drain vent, but my roof might be plugged up. I've heard of that causing problems, and it seems like it's worse when I'm running the exhaust fan than it is when I'm not running the exhaust fan, which tells me it's almost got to be in one of my drain lines or something. Or maybe there's something like, I don't know, some rot underneath my floor. It's being pulled up through. I don't know what's going on. It's driving me insane. So I'm to the point, tomorrow I'm going to pull every single thing out, all my, overstock, my toilet paper, my towels, my everything out of there, shampoos, all that stuff out of there. It's all going to go into boxes in the other room. And then if that room stinks in a few hours, I'll know it's in those boxes. I'll start eliminating stuff. If it's not and the bathroom still stinks, I'm going to at least have that crap out of the way and I'll be able to start looking for stuff. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the toilet out, pull the washer and dryer out, stick them in the kitchen, see if it still stinks or not. So I went ahead and dumped bleach down the shower, the sink, and a little overflow drain in the sink. I dumped it down there too. Sometimes that'll stink. And then also I went behind the washer and dryer, pulled the drain tube out of the washer, and poured bleach on that into that P-trap also. So I don't know what it could be. It's driving me. It's that weird, slightly dead, slightly moldy odor together. And it's just, I'm hating it. I'm hating it. So hopefully I'll get it figured out. And it's just the point where I'm to the point, and it's only been a couple days, but I hate the thought of smell and mold making somebody sick, that I'm literally at the point of like, I'm just going to grab a sledgehammer and start knocking walls out until I find it. And I'm really don't want to do that because I don't want to spend $1,000 redoing my whole bathroom, but I will if I have to, because I can't handle that smell. I'm not going to be able to live with that bathroom stinking that bad. So I did throw some air freshener and stuff in there and thought I could kind of go with that. I'm going to actually, because I wanted to, overnight, I'm going to close up all the air freshener and stuff. I got some odor eliminator stuff called Fresh Wave in there. I'm going to take that all out of there that way, because I won't know if it's actually curing the problem or just covering it up. So I'll pull it out tonight and check it all out in the morning and hopefully go from there. And I keep hoping I'm going to find like a rotten, something behind here, or even a dead mouse or whatever the hell it is. Or maybe I dropped a towel back there and it's got kind of, and the washer just fell behind the drum or who knows what. So I'm just the point of, I don't know what it is, but it's driving me insane. So I'm going to sleep out tonight, hopefully come up with some new ideas. If nothing else, we can get up on the roof tomorrow. If it's not too icy up there, I'm going to figure I'll throw my running chain cleat shoes on, my winter running shoes, and use that to go up on the roof, and I should be able to get some traction, check that vent, and see what it looks like. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.